Let's make some cinnamon rolls, or what we call in this house sponges. I'm going to start off with some milk, some yeast, some sugar, some salt, some butter, and obviously flour. This is a homemade recipe of mine, so I will have the recipe typed out in the description box down below if you are interested in making this. I'm going to start with my yeast and then my sugar in my bowl before adding my butter and my egg and warm milk. Once my warm milk is added, I'm going to start adding my flour about a cup at a time until the mixture starts to become a little bit shaggy. And then once it becomes that shaggy consistency, I'm going to turn up the speed and let it go until the dough gets nice and smooth. Once I notice that the dough is getting smooth, I'll let it go for about 10 minutes or so until it is really glossy and shiny, and then I will take the dough hook out of the machine and the bowl off of my KitchenAid, and then I will put a tea towel over it and let it rise for about an hour. This recipe is really easy and convenient if you want to make these day of. You do not need to make these the night before. That's what I'm doing in this case, but you do not have to do that. You can let this dough rise, double in size, and then roll it out and add your mixture, so that way you can have cinnamon rolls same day if you would like to. But like I said, I'm going to take this bowl off my mixer, add a tea towel, and then throw this in my oven while it's off and let it sit in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, until it doubles in size. And once it is doubled, I will take the dough out of my mixing bowl here and then add it to my floured board. Make sure the dough is rolled out evenly, like I said, to about the size of this board here, before adding my cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. A really great way to make these cinnamon rolls too is if you make them orange pecan and you add some orange zest on the inside with some of your cinnamon brown sugar mixture. It is absolutely delicious. I'm just eyeballing here my brown sugar and cinnamon ratio. You can make this however you like. There is not a specific, or I don't use specific measurements when it comes to making my brown sugar and cinnamon mixture. I'm going to just sprinkle that all over my dough and then roll it up as tightly as I can so I can get some really nice, beautiful spirals for my cinnamon rolls. Once everything is rolled up, I will pinch the edges here so I can seal everything in, and then I will wrap this in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge overnight. Again, you don't have to do this step. I am just making this a 2-day process. I'm going to stick this in the fridge and then I'll pull it out in the morning when I'm ready to make them. I'm cooking these in a pie pan because that is traditionally how we cook sponges in this house, is in a pie pan. I cut my log into about 8 equal pieces and then put them in my pan before cooking them in the oven for about 15, maybe 12-15 minutes at about 350 degrees until they were golden brown. And sometimes we do cinnamon rolls or sponges with cream cheese frosting and sometimes without. This time we did them without. I hope you enjoyed this video and make this recipe. If you do, leave me a comment down below and please subscribe. I make 2 new videos every single week on all things sourdough, homemaking, and country living. I hope you enjoyed this video and I appreciate every single one of you for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around and checking out my video, and I will see you in my next video.